to the third largest organized party in the state, the Libertarians. They're fighting for ballot access and field a full slate of candidates.
We continue our team coverage. WCIA3's Capitol Bureau Chief Mark Maxwell is live in the newsroom. Mark, what do we know about these candidates?
Well, Aaron, that's the question of the day. The truth is not much, not yet anyways. These candidates are new to the race and new names for many of us. The rules don't allow them to even pass those papers collecting signatures until after the March primary is all said and done. So they're largely unvetted. Kash Jackson leads the top of the ticket for the Libertarians. And get this, that's a new name for him. Just last year, his legal name was Benjamin Winderweedle. File that away in a fun trivia question. Rounding out the party slate, Claire Ball is running for comptroller, Bubba Harsey for Attorney General, Steve Duttner for Secretary of State, and Mike Lehaney running for treasurer. Those are the Libertarians. Now, if any one of them reaches 5% on November's ballot, the entire party would take a major step toward becoming a more legitimate statewide operation in 2020. That's when you'd see a three-party race in every state house district. So the man at the top of the ticket hopes this is the year they break down that door.
We want to be equally represented the same way that a Republican or a Democrat does, and we should have the same type of ballot access that they do. It's absolutely uncalled for that in this day and age we still have the really just the unfair practices of keeping third parties and independents out. And you know, I think Illinois is ready for third parties and for independents.
On the policy issues, Jackson says he supports reducing or eliminating the income tax, especially for people in poverty first, and legalizing cannabis for recreational use. It's still early, and Jackson and company still have a long way to go to prove they can build enough momentum to make this a competitive race. After all, you might have heard of those two other guys, J.B. Pritzker and Bruce Rauner.
All right, yeah, Mark, we have heard a thing or two about him. Thank you. Now, the governor is in Washington, D.C. right now, but Mark, I understand he's taking some heat today for something he said about Champaign-Urbana on a Chicago radio station. Yeah,
this was last Friday. He was saying he wants to invest in the tech sector through U of I. There's a new Discovery Partners Institute there, $500 million, but not for jobs here, for jobs at big companies in Chicago. He said this, quote, Champaign-Urbana is wonderful, but it's very hard to keep a company of more than 6 people there. There's no convenient transportation, he said, not much of a workforce, and it's very hard, the end of the quote. And obviously that didn't sit well with many people. We have a reaction coming up tonight from Representative Carol Ammons and many others. I would just point out that Champaign specifically, Aaron, it's the fastest growing city in the state.
Yeah, we're going to fact check that statement for sure. Mark, thank you so much. Look forward to more from you tonight.